Hello everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Mario Kart video here on the channel. Today, I finally can reveal what Project RR was that I announced at the beginning of the week, and I will be talking about Rainbow Road. That's what it stands for this entire time. I'll be talking about completely Rainbow Road in this video, and why I personally think it is the best Mario Kart track from every single Mario Kart. I don't think a lot of people appreciate as much as the Rainbow Roads as what they should be as, because I honestly think that they are literally the best known Mario Kart tracks known to date, and people just haven't seen it fully correctly. I've noticed it a lot recently, and I'm like, there's something really magical and special about the Rainbow Roads in every single Mario Kart. Every single one of them that debut in each of these Mario Karts, they always have some kind of speciality in making it so it's nostalgic, fun, stressful, and just really interesting in all capabilities necessarily. All of them have complete different changes to one another, and all of them are special in its own right. So first, I'll be talking about why Rainbow Road is such a good track for each Mario Kart. Second, we will be playing through all of the Rainbow Roads. I know that's crazy, guys, but we're going to be playing through all of the Rainbow Roads in this video, and then we'll be making a tier list afterwards on why they are such good Mario Kart tracks, and we'll be ranking them from D to S as usual. So this is going to be a really huge video. This is what Project RR was all about when I announced it. So let's go off and first talk about Rainbow Road's placement in every single Mario Kart. For the most part, or I think actually in every single Mario Kart, Rainbow Road has been the finale track of the entire game basically, where the end credits also start too, at least for the Nitro track section, which does count as the final track of the game. They've done this for, I think, every single Mario Kart to date, and the reason why this is so special and the reason why I want to talk about this in a segment of this video is because that really brings you to the finale of the game. You know how you remember final bosses from random games and such? This is kind of the same way like that. This is the final track, the hardest tracks usually, and also the most memorable because you're just going through your final track to beat the entire game. That's why this part was included in this video, and I think that makes it really special, honestly. Rainbow Road is a really fantastic track to really end off the Mario Kart games with, and it's honestly so much fun just replaying through over and over and over again, just going through the Grand Prix, getting to the end and being like, Rainbow Road's here. We're about to beat the game. Next up on why Rainbow Road is so amazing is because of the music and designs of each of the tracks. The music and designs, they all significate to whatever game it is. Each of the music and designs have their own personal identity towards the games and their own versions of their Rainbow Roads, and honestly, it's so good. The music has been a little bit of a mix, not in a bad way, it's always a good way, but they always remix older Rainbow Road music themes into parts of newer ones to kind of give a little bit of nostalgia and everything, and that makes it really nice to listen to them. Each of them have their own significant version, but they always have that little hint of the older one being put into the newer one, if that makes a little bit of sense. Kind of a little bit of a Easter egg, if you say. Designs for all of them are significant in their own way for sure. While SNES being flat, GBA kind of being the same way except more expanded upon, N64 being this long journey, kind of like the 3DS one, Wii being its own probably one of the hardest Rainbow Roads out there, GCN just being all over the place along with DS, and then 8 is just in a whole extraordinary outer space observatory basically, so that's really cool. And each of them are just really good, and I honestly love all of them with their designs, and of course the fantastic music that they have. The music really makes it feel like it's the finale of the game, which it basically is every single time, and that's why Rainbow Road is really good with the finales, because it's just so good like that, and I don't know why. It's just it's the finale, it's meant to be the hardest track in the game. So that's why music and designs are also put onto this own segment of the video for Rainbow Road. Next up is just kind of a little bit of a weird one, but it's nostalgia. Nostalgia is a huge thing when it comes to Mario Kart and its tracks and characters and designs and music. It's really good to have it so Rainbow Road is always the finale, and everyone gets a lot of nostalgia specifically for Rainbow Road. I don't know if a lot of people notice that. You guys may get nostalgia from other tracks just like me, myself. I always get a lot of nostalgia from the other Mario Kart tracks. However, for this, Rainbow Road always brings this extra feeling to you. Like, you just remember it. Like, if you went back to Mario Kart like a few years later or something, you'd be like, oh yeah, I remember Rainbow Road is the hardest game and hardest track in the games. And honestly, that brings me back to a lot of nostalgia. It's personally my feeling. Like, I don't know, I know a lot of other people may feel this too. Like, nostalgia is a huge segment for Rainbow Road. Even if you really hated it as a kid, it's like later on you're like, I kind of really love this and I just never really noticed it before. And yeah, that's why Rainbow Road is so perfect. So now we're going to go on to play every single Rainbow Road and see if I remember it as I did. It's been a really long time since I've played any of the Rainbow Roads, but yeah, let's switch it over to Ryder playing some gameplay with his face cam. Alright y'all, so I do have a confession to make. You may all be wondering why am I in Mario Kart Deluxe first thing off. I don't have SNES Rainbow Road unlocked at the moment, and it's going to take me as long as it is to already make this video. And I'm sorry that I didn't go through the original SNES version, but every other track after this is in the original versions of those tracks. But for SNES, I'm just going to play through the Mario Kart Deluxe version, and another reason why I didn't want to play the original SNES version is because the original game really hurts my eyes. It's really hard for me to look at, which is why I don't play it. But yeah, it's really hard on my eyes, so I decided not to play through that one. So hope you guys are okay with that, because honestly this version looks graphically better anyways. But yeah, for everything else after this point, it's gonna work out. So, but just for SNES, we're gonna do it like this, and I'm pretty sure it'll be easier on your guys' eyes too, because if you guys have really terrible eyes for, like, you know, pixelated stuff like that, I'm just gonna let you guys go through this. So it's kind of a win-win for both of us. But for those who actually wanted to see the original, I'm sorry, but everything else after this point, it's gonna be all the originals. SNES I don't really got much to say about. It's a fun track, but it's kind of really generic, honestly. I mean, even though it's the first Rainbow Road, you can definitely tell it's kind of, you know, you can definitely tell it's definitely not aged super well, but overall, it's still a fun track. It's honestly really hard for me to play through in 200cc of Mario Kart Deluxe's version. So, I guess that's kind of a win for this track for the remake, is that it's kind of a little bit difficult on Mario Kart Deluxe. I mean, it's really hard with the turning, but yeah, that's all I've got to really say about this version. Another thing before we do finish this off is that while I was editing through while I was trying to get through this entire video and make sure everything was all set up correctly and everything for all these Rainbow Roads, I, for the love of me, could not get GBA to work very well at all. I hope you guys forgive me for that, but everything else we'll be able to experience together for the first time in a little while. But Mario Kart Deluxe's Rainbow Roads I played a little bit of, but yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Alright everyone, so we are on to the N64 Rainbow Road, and this one's going to be a pretty interesting one because this one will take a really long time, but it's known for being the... Okay, I guess we're going to start off with just completely falling off. That was a pretty far drop. But yeah, this one's supposed to be the... Okay, I thought the game like broke for a second. I'm like, why does it look like this? Oh, okay. Anyway, this is known to be the longest Rainbow Road of all of them, and this one brings a lot of favorites to the Rainbow Road series. But yeah, I like this one. This is definitely a little bit better than Mario Kart 8's version, because Mario Kart 8's version is pretty short. I love the idea of Rainbow Road being very long, because like I said, it's like a finale. I keep hitting the chain chomps. That's the most annoying thing about this track, is the chain chomps. But one thing I didn't like about this track as much is that there's guardrails everywhere, so it's kind of a little bit harder to fall off. But yeah, it's still, I really like this Rainbow Road. But yeah, I wish some areas just didn't have much guardrails. There's a lot of guardrails in this one. But for this track also, I'm probably only going to do one lap of this, because this is a really long Rainbow Road, and it'll get really tiring just playing the same thing over and over again. But yeah, this is a really good stronghold for the end of Mario Kart 64. It's really nice to have it very long too as well. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's version, honestly, it looks really good. It's really fun to play. But it kind of ruins the idea of it being the longest Rainbow Road of all time. So yeah, I wish they kind of kept that aspect into Mario Kart Deluxe's version, but it's okay. You know, remakes sometimes need to go that way. It's kind of like the same thing with Sky Garden with people, but I love Sky Garden's short version. It's a really good remake in my opinion. But yeah, this, I wish they kind of kept the same way, honestly. But it's okay. It's okay, like I said. But yeah, this version's really good. And yeah, that's all I'm playing for this one, because this one will take probably a really long time for me to even go through. But yeah, Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road has a good place in my heart as well. And we are here with GBA Rainbow Road. Don't have facecam for this part because this is actually me a day later actually trying to get this to fully work. And I actually finally got it to work. How to use a cheat code to get this to work so we can play it, because I've actually never played the GBA Rainbow Road before. And wow, I'm actually kind of really shocked about what it is right now, because this is definitely way different than what I thought it was going to be. I've played it as like Mario Kart Wii Custom Track, but this is much different. But this is this one's actually kind of really hard to go through. There's like clouds that look like they like shock you or something. I don't know if that's really what it does, but yeah, there's like lightning from it. That's actually a pretty cool detail. For a Rainbow Road too, that's actually really interesting. How come it's so hard to turn in this one? Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're going so slow. The music's pretty good too. Am I supposed to jump? What am I supposed to do here? Guys, like, how do I use items? I don't know how to use items, guys. Oh, okay, there we go. I don't know what button I just pressed, but... Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to turn? Okay, I think I'm getting a little bit used to this, but we're probably gonna end up losing this. Okay, oh my gosh. Guys, this one... Okay, I gotta say, this would be really cool to see remade again. All these jumps and fastest... Oh my gosh, that was really high. How do people, when they played this game, like, back then, and even still to this day, even get past this track? This is so hard. Is there, like, a simpler method to this? Because this is actually really hard to play. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get this... Okay, we're going on the third lap, but we're so slow on this track. Okay, I've learned never drift on this track. I think the computers are actually going to lap me. Yeah, the computers are about to lap me too. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, now there's like falling stars. Was that in the first two laps? I think we're about to lose. This is actually a really hard Rainbow Road. I'd love to see this actually get remade. This one looks really cool. If I could see this in like fully 3D graphics and see it like all Mario Kart 8 eyes or something, that'd be really cool. And the music, I bet, would be a really good remix too, because this actually sounds really good, and I could tell it'd be like a really good song. I love that. I love that a lot. And wow, we went like flying off the screen. Where are we going? Okay. I thought it wasn't going to bring us back for a second. I love that. That's actually really cool. I guess that we have to keep going, even though the computers probably already finished the race by now. Yeah, I think they all finished and they're about to pass me. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. I think we're about to end this race too, anyway. Okay, yeah, we finished it. We came in 8th, but that's actually a really good Rainbow Road. I actually would like to see this one be remade very soon. That's actually a lot of fun. And it's actually really hard too. Next we've got up is GCN Rainbow Road. I'm really excited to play this one, because I have not played this one in a really, really long time. Probably my longest one I've not played of any of the Rainbow Roads. But yeah, here we go. I don't remember the music very much, so this might be a shock to me. Ooh. Alright, okay. I'm actually kind of feeling a little bit nostalgic for this one, to be honest, even though I didn't play too much Mario Kart Double Dash when I was younger. Oh my gosh, the controls for this game. I swear. I had to play through the rest of this entirety of this cup because there's no versus race, so I can't choose a specific race. And I'm getting used to the controls again, and it's been a really long time, and I'm really bad at Mario Kart Double Dash. It's probably the one I'm the least good with the controls with. Sorry there's not too much commentary going on, I'm just really focused on the track. It's a really good track, honestly, but for me, I don't know if it's really my most... Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's really my most favorited Rainbow Road. I mean, the music sounds good, the design is okay. I mean, Double Dash is really hard to controls, so I can't really tell. But For some reason, the Marker DS version looks really similar to this to me, and I know that one's newer than GCN's, but I think I might stick with that one more than GCN's. And I know there's complete different similarities with it, but this complete up section over here, well, not, before then reminded me a lot of the DS version a lot, so yeah. But yeah, anyway, this part right here is pretty cool. I actually really like this idea. I hope they kind of bring that back for future Rainbow Road, or if they bring it back when this track ever gets remade. I could also see them turning into a glider section, kind of, you know what I mean? But I hope they kind of keep it the same way, because that's what makes this one special, is that section right there, honestly. And also the fact that there's little item Rainbow Roads, little items that are turned into rainbows. That's pretty cool. Music is pretty good than what I used to remember, honestly. I don't remember it being this good. It's actually really good. It's making me feel a little nostalgic over it. I don't know why, just everything about Rainbow Roads are just so good. No matter how, you know, really hard they are, it's just, they're so good, and I don't know what makes them so special like it too. It's just always such a nice ending for every Mario Kart. And that's where it really hits me, is the endings of Mario Karts. They always hit me really good like that. But yeah, they gotta keep this section like this. I don't think they should turn it into a glider section. Ooh, shock dodge, by the way. Ooh, oh my gosh, random star in the middle of the road. And there we go, GCN Rainbow Road. Nice throwback to this track. Honestly, I didn't think I was even going to get first. Like, the rest of the tracks in this Grand Prix, I did not do very well at, as you can probably see from my scores. But yeah, this is a different trip than what I thought it was going to be for this track. And here we've got up is DS Rainbow Road. This one might be a little bit laggy than the others, and I don't really know why this one lags. But it's just a small bit of lag. It's not too much of lag. So if it does become super laggy a little bit later on, then I will probably change up so it's just the audio playing. But I think it's going to do pretty fine for the most part. This track though, like, I even have this as my outro music at the moment, and I've had it for a little while like that because this track is just so honestly so good. Rob, fall off. Fall off. Rob made me fall off. It wasn't even me that push Rob off. So, back to DS Rainbow Road. This is probably one of my other personal favorite Rainbow Roads. Yeah, this is just one of my other personal favorite Rainbow Roads, honestly. Everything about it is just so interesting to me, even though it seems like a little bit of a generic design to most people, I guess. It's a really fun Rainbow Road. Like, just like most Rainbow Roads anyway, but this one to me is really special. Because I'm a Wii and DS player, like, ever since I was little. So that's basically why I like this one a lot. But, yeah. Controls of Marker DS are so weird. I haven't played in forever. I'm also using a controller, so I'm not actually, like, you know, playing on the actual DS, obviously, because how would I be able to record this? I know people have recorders for DS and 3DSs, but I use this with an emulator. And for some reason, every single time when I always play Marker DS, it always has this weird lagging problem, even though my computer's, like, you know, a gaming computer. I can run, like, Mario Kart Wii at, like, 4K and perfectly fine, but for some reason with any DS emulator I've tried, it always just has this small bit of lag. And I even have it at the lowest settings. So I don't know if it's just because DS is harder to run or something, but yeah. Back to the gameplay. I keep falling off and dying. I don't remember this one being so hard. Like, why am I having such a hard time with this? I'm having such a literally hard time with this, and I don't know why. I literally should not be having so much of a problem with this, but I somehow keep doing it. Maybe it's because I'm being such a heavyweight. Oh my gosh, how did I even survive that? Where'd you go to jump like that? I didn't press the back button to jump. Okay, wow. How am I doing this bad, honestly? Can I catch up towards the end, possibly? Just don't need to fall off again. can't hear the music very well, but I think that's been always a Mario Kart DS. Like, the volume was always so stinking loud and you could barely hear the music very much. But yeah, I came in 5th place. That was pretty bad. But yeah, Rainbow Road DS, still one of my most favorite Rainbow Roads. A lot of nostalgia right here, too. We are now on to Wii Rainbow Road. Personally, my most favorite Rainbow Road out of all the Rainbow Roads. And I'm really excited to play through this again because I have not played, like I've already said, a lot of these Mario Kart tracks in forever for Rainbow Road specifically. So it's going to be interesting to go play through all these again. And Wii Rainbow Road is probably the longest one I haven't played from. Besides GCN, of course. I'm feeling it. Like, it's like I already feel the nostalgia, and the music is just so memorable for me. Oh my gosh. Anyone else feeling the nostalgia out of this? Like, seriously, no one can't ever tell me they don't love this track. Oh my gosh. Baby Luigi literally just fell off. Oh, come on, big mushroom music. Come on, don't ruin the moment. Let's keep listening to Rainbow Road. Oh, I just fell off there. This music. Oh, almost threw the bomb right at myself in front of me. I gotta pause for a second. You guys see the goosebumps on me? Can you guys see that? Do y'all see the goosebumps on me at all? Do you guys see that? I don't know if you can through the camera, but seriously, I am feeling the nostalgia for this track. It's not even a joke. This track really gets me into the feelings. Like, it literally isn't even a joke. I get so many different feelings for this track. I might start crying, y'all. Like, this track, I love so stinking much. Make sure to comment below what's your most favorite Rainbow Road out of all these, and the most nostalgic. I'd like to know. Like, seriously, I can't. It's so good going back through all these Rainbow Roads, especially this one, because I love the death out of this one. In the final lap, here we go, y'all. Here comes where the people went in the music. Oh, no! It fell off right on the edge. Oh my gosh. Weird animation going through this. This better come to Mario Kart Deluxe Booster Course Pass. It seriously needs to. Ah, that was a nice ending right there. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Am I gonna lose my favorite Rainbow Road? There's no way. No. I think I lost. Oh my gosh. Okay, I came in third. That's fine. At least we came in third. Alright. On to the next one. And now we've got up is 3S Rainbow Road. A lot of people's favorites Rainbow Road too, but yeah, we're playing this one through time trials because earlier I had a random lag spike. Earlier I had to play through GCN's Cup, and I just, you know, I want to go play this track, and I also want to experience it kind of normal without any chaos going on. This one is special to a lot of people, and I like it. To me, yeah, it's a really awesome Rainbow Road for sure, but I just don't feel the nostalgia as much as what others would have. Like, everyone loves the design of this, right? Because it's like fully in outer space. Like, yeah, all of them are in outer space, but this one is like with planets and everything. It also has a really amazing design. Tour's remake, in my opinion, is my more favorite version out of this, the more superior one in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. Something about this track I just don't feel as much. Like, you know, this one doesn't feel like as much as like Good Rainbow Road to me. Like, don't get me wrong, like I said, it's a really good Rainbow Road. It's just not as good as something like Wii or DS in my opinion. And I never really grew up with Mario Kart 7 very much, so that's probably why. But yeah, I still like it though. It's still a very solid Rainbow Road. This part right here is really jumpy compared to Tor's version. Like, Tor's version doesn't jump very high. That thing goes, like, waving up and down. I mean, I kind of feel nostalgic, but that's because of Tor's version, not really Mario Kart 7's version. But I really only love Mario Kart 7 because it brought my most favorite character into the franchise, which is Regular. Which I still hope comes to Mario Kart Tour. But, yeah. I really love this part right here, though, with the asteroids and just jumping over these with the little rings and everything. I really like this detail. And then this part's kind of a little boring. I mean, there's literally nothing going on right here. I mean, you get to listen to the music a little bit more, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so we're here for the final Rainbow Road of today, and that is Mario Kart Deluxe's version. This one I've got actually quite a few things to say about. First off, it's a really good concept for a Rainbow Road, but it's kind of a little weak compared to the others for me, at least. I don't really care for this one as much, but still, it gives, like, no matter if a Rainbow Road is good or slightly not as good as the others, they always give me this weird nostalgic feeling, and to end it off of this one, it's really good to end it off of this, because it's the most interesting version, because it's like you're on a space station, and that's a really cool concept for a Rainbow Road. It was just not, in my opinion, executed the correct way. I don't know. I still like it. I just don't think it was executed the bestest way. It's probably one of the more weaker Rainbow Roads in my opinion. I still love it though. It's still a fun track to go race through, because it's one of my other hardest Rainbow Roads to play through. I mean, like, literally every Rainbow Road is mainly really hard, just besides, you know, like, I guess N64. N64 is probably the easiest one to play through, but this one's a little hard to go through. And yeah, Mario Kart Deluxe is still pretty awesome. It's just not, you know, one of the best Rainbow Roads out there. I still like it. Don't get me wrong, I still like it. Just not one of my most favorite Rainbow Roads. On to the third lap. And yeah, I really love the music. Speaking of, like, the music, I haven't really talked much about the music recently. The music for this track is really good. I gotta say, I really love the music for this track. Probably one of my more favorite Mario Kart Rainbow Road remixes of Rainbow Roads. And yeah, I really have a hard spot for the music here. It's really nice. I don't know what it's about. It's like the that part right there, like, is just so good. I don't know what it is. Everything about that moment, it makes me shiver a little bit. It makes me so shiverish because it's just so nice to listen to, and it's another nostalgic one for me. I mean, all these Rainbow Roads are nostalgic. This is why we're here for the video today. This is why we were doing this in the first place. I came in 8th. This is why we're here in the first place, is playing through all these Rainbow Roads and discussing about Rainbow Roads and tier listing them at the end, right after this moment. It's going to be fantastic. And I honestly had a nice trip playing through all these Rainbow Roads again, but on to the tier list part of this video now. Alright y'all, so after this amazing journey playing through all the Rainbow Roads, discussing about Rainbow Road in general, we're here to finally go and tier list all the Rainbow Roads. So I'm probably gonna be ranking them from the oldest to newest. And yeah, this is gonna be the final segment of Project RR. It was a really fun video to make, and I'm glad that you all stuck to the end if you're here for the end of this. So for Sinnes, like I said in my earlier gameplay video, it's kind of a little bit generic for me, so I'm not saying any of these are really bad, but I'm not really going to put anything in D, honestly. You know, we could probably just delete this row. I'm just going to kind of have it so it's just S, A, B, C. Because all the Rainbow Roads are pretty good. It's just, this one's one of the weaker ones in my opinion. Is N64 or GBA for? I think N64 was first. I could be wrong about that. So we're gonna go with N64, and I gotta say this one's a pretty solid one. I'm putting that in the B tier. It's pretty nice and long, but it's it's pretty nice and long, but it's, I don't know. It's pretty decent. I'm just gonna keep it in B. What's next? GBA. I don't know why I keep forgetting what's in what order. GBA, I'm gonna kind of say this is also B2 too. It's pretty solid. I would love to see this one actually get recreated very soon. I hope it gets recreated possibly in the Booster Course Pass or Tour at the moment. If not, let's have it as one of the retros for the next Mario Kart. Yeah, so that's all I gotta say about GBA. GCN. GCN's another fun one. So I'm going to put that all the way up in A. You know how they progressively just start getting better and better? Except GBA is a little bit downgraded compared to N64, but GCN's is really fun. I'd honestly really love to see that one recreated sometime soon. But, you know, it's a pretty okay Rainbow Road. The design's pretty hard in Double Dash, so I kind of hope they keep that kind of feeling to it in a future Mario Kart or Tour or 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass. So, yeah. DS Rainbow Road, you know I have to put that all the way in S. A fantastic Rainbow Road right there. For Wii Rainbow Road, you know, let's put that in C. Now we're putting that all the way up to S, guys. This Rainbow Road is my most favorite. I've already said that already, so that was kind of a little bit of a spoiler here. But yeah, are you guys even really surprised? S tier all the way for sure. Now we've got up for 3DS Rainbow Road. This one might be a little controversial, but I'm going to put this a little bit below GCN's because, I don't know. This one's a really good Rainbow Road. It's just, I don't know. Something about it is just, I don't really like it as much as GCN, DS, or Wii. But it's definitely above B tier for me. I'm not saying these are really bad down here, but this definitely would go up here. Not like any of these are bad, like I've already said. Except for maybe sometimes SNES. SNES is pretty interesting in some places for some ports. But for the most part, I gotta really love all the Rainbow Roads. And for 8 Deluxes, I'm gonna probably put this one probably... you know, I'm actually gonna put this in B. I'm actually gonna move this one up to A. And I'm gonna move this one right here. So that's how I rank these. This is how I ranked all the Rainbow Roads. So yeah, this is my full-on tier list for all the Rainbow Roads. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This took me a really long time to edit through. And if you're new here to the channel, potentially, so just subscribe, like, and comment. I do a lot of Mario Kart content here on the channel, as you probably may have noticed if you've explored around here on the channel. You guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video today. Just yeah, I love you guys. Second anniversary week is all done. Project RR is finally out, as what this is. Just tier list, gameplay, talking about Rainbow Road, everything about Rainbow Road today. That's why it's called Project RR in the first place. So I hope you guys are excited. I hope your anticipations for this video was as good as what it was. Thank you all so much for coming, and see you guys all in the next one. See you guys later. Peace out. Bye-bye.